So today I want to sell you the microbiota. So let me start with this. The microbiota is the most promising target for therapeutic intervention available to modern medicine, and after the brain, is the most powerful organ in the human body. So I've started small. Let me backtrack for a moment and introduce the microbiota. It is the collection of about 100 trillion bacterial cells that live mostly in your large intestine. It's been described as the most densely populated and diverse ecosystem on Earth. And we exist as kind of a superorganism with our microbiota. We've evolved with them and they've evolved with us for millions of years, so that our interactions are so intricate and integrated that they really do exist like an independent organ. And importantly, the microbiota is dynamic and malleable. Whereas your genetics are set down from the moment of your conception, your microbiota can be changed by things like your diet, your lifestyle, antibiotics, disease, and even your age. And that's what makes it such an exciting prospect for medicine. We can change it and we can fix it. But you might ask, the most powerful organ in the body, what really can it be involved in? But the answer is starting to sound like, what isn't involved in? For example, here are just some of the systems the microbiota has been tied to. First of all, obesity. We know that the gut bacteria are involved in the uptake of energy from food. But some bacteria take more energy from the same food than others, and that can lead to obesity. And we've shown that experimentally by taking the microbiota from an obese mouse and putting it into a normal mouse, and that second mouse became obese. Secondly, heart disease is the #1 cause of death in Ireland and is modulated at least partly by the microbiota, which produces a compound that promotes atherosclerosis. Maybe we could treat heart disease by treating the microbiota. As well as that, your immune system relies on your microbiota for something akin to calibration. And an abnormal microbiota has been tied to arthritis, irritable bowel disease, diabetes. And it's interesting that the incidence of immune disorders in the country increase with hygiene standards. And finally, your mental health. Your gut bacteria can affect your mental health. You can make a mouse less anxious by giving them antibiotics. And if you take the microbiota from a depressed mouse and transfer it to a happy mouse, you can make that happy mouse depressed. So what are we going to do about all this? Well, first of all, we have to identify what the good bugs are and what the bad bugs are, and what processes they're involved in. And this is where my research comes in. I'm studying the role of gut bacteria in colon cancer, which is yet another disease that the microbiota has been implicated in. And we know that the composition of the microbiota has changed in colon cancer. But the question is, like with all these diseases, does the disease change to the microbiota, or does the microbiota change and cause the disease? Kind of a chicken and an egg situation. But the research has shown that a group of bacteria called firmicutes are increased in mouse models of colon cancer, and that if you give these mice antibiotics, you can decrease their cancer risk. So the microbiota is doing something. So that's what I want to do. I want to identify the bacteria that increase cancer risk and identify ways to treat them, pulling the microbiota back towards a more healthy configuration. And because the microbiota can be a gateway to so many diseases, we might be able to use similar techniques to treat the entire body. Colon cancer is just a backdoor into the topic, if you'll forgive the connotations. And so I set out today to study the microbiota, and I hope I've done that. Thank you.